to Thursday night public live. Let me just turn on my do not disturb there. There we go. How's everybody doing? I'm going to give everybody time to come in, and yeah, my sunburn's finally, it's, I didn't really burn bad. It's just, I got to be more careful. How's everybody doing tonight? I had a busy day. I got a parcel from Temu today. So there'll be a parcel preview, some product previews on Saturday, I believe. But that's on our half-acre homestead, so I just need to find what I'm looking for here. So a lot of people have been asking me about the fires. They're worse farther south from us. Yes, we've had smoke. Yes, we've had haze. And there was a day there where it gave me a raw throat. And there was also a day where, a couple of days where just opening the door made me sneeze. Excuse me, I've got the hiccups. I'm sorry, folks. It's been a busy day. I'm going to pop out the chat and give time to for everybody to get in. What is that? I don't know what that is. Fan funding. Supers and highlighted membership messages show. Oh, okay, never mind. Live chat. There we go. Do you know that they're going to cancel my Cooking with Cannabis YouTube channel? It has 18,000 subscribers, and they are saying, so I may have to, I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. But if it is, that's going to mess with my patrons' unlisted lives. That's going to be a problem. So I have a channel, and I'm gonna start putting this out here because I've only got 30 days. I have a channel called Singing with Mrs. Wolfie. And I got 700, Mrs. Wolfie sings it, sorry. I have 703 subscribers. And if I get...
Hey friends, this is Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead, Beverly Wolfie.
Where's this coming from?
Now, Mrs. Wolfie sings it.
Oh, my goodness.
Mrs. Wolfie sings it, the channel.
Okay, never mind. Sorry about that. Here's the channel, and what I need is, this is just a channel I used to do just fun kind of karaoke stuff on. And I don't really use that channel. However, if I get over 1,000 subscribers, I will be able to live stream from my phone. I don't have a webcam that actually works. So please share the message that YouTube is going to be getting rid of my Cooking with Cannabis channel. And I have to have 1,000 subscribers on that channel in order to live stream. And, Freaky Friday, just think about that, okay? So now I'm going to pop out the participants list. If you want me to say hello and shout you out, please say hi to everybody in the chat. And let me go here, pop out chat. Hey. I got an invite to make cotton candy for my city's weekly fun time every other weekend this summer. Oh, that's awesome. Because I don't know why. I'll read it to you. No, I won't read it to you. It just says that I have to requalify. And in order to requalify, I have to have 1,000 subscribers and no strikes. So they've been, they demonetized that channel a long time ago, right? So I've been using it for my Freaky Fridays. It's not going to happen anymore because if that channel's gone, I'm going to have to figure something else out. So please, if you can, even if you don't show up and you're not a patron, please, please go to that channel and subscribe. And there's also, you know, Gracie's channel as well, right? Hi, Ruth. How are you, darling? You haven't missed anything yet. I'm just getting ready, and I'm giving time for people to come on in. And thank you, Chris. Hey, hot child in the city. How's it going? So, I still haven't put away these reusable paper towels. But, there we go. There we go. I just subscribed to that channel. Which one? Hey, BlackRock, how's it going? How's it going? So anyway, Saturday, we're going to see Da Baba and my son and his wife, Arthur and Mel. And Nan is going to be going up, is going to be coming up as well, because we're going down to visit and they're coming up. So it's kind of the halfway mark for both of us. So we all get to kind of have a visit. So I'm going to finish rolling my meds here. And hang on a second. You got to come over here a bit. There we go. You don't have Gracie's channel? Hang on a second. It doesn't get a lot of sharing because it's just mostly shorts. Give me a second here. But somebody said that Gracie needed her own channel. So I made one, and it's mostly just little shorts. Your channel. Okay, here we go. And the channel's called It's All About Gracie. And it has a total of, I think, 23 subscribers. Let's go back here. Okay. Sorry, folks. It actually takes quite a bit to move around on channels when you've got several of them. Okay, here we go. Whoops. F11. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. F11. And now I'm going to restore the chat. And I'm going to pop out the chat. Turn it on live. Okay, there is. It's All About Gracie. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Shell. Okay, now let me pop out the participants and say hello to Angela Passmore, mwah, BlackRock, Aloha and Mahalo Seashell, Katrina Babe, Celeste, City Child, Di, Joe Mama, Just Your FYI, Kathy Ponder. What are you pondering about today, darling? KB Canner, Lakeside Homestead, Laura Higgins. Let's homestead instead. Hey, Steffi. How are you, my darling? Linda Bopp, Missouri Belle. Let me just make sure I've got this all. Oh, frigadig. Oh, my gosh. I can't stand this. It just. Now I got to do this all over again. Participants. Who did I? Steffi, Linda Bopp, Missouri Belle, Pammy PS, Ruth Smith, Stephanie Alexander, Ninja Clan Kathy, and Tigger Bouncing. How's everybody doing today? All right, let's go over to live chat. Anyway, so Saturday we're going to go drive down and visit the kids and Bubba. Briar can't come because he's in his new job, and he works weekends. And he's already taking one Saturday off in July to take his father to see Avenged Sevenfold. So, hey, International Cat, Lisa Allen, Claire Quinn. So that's what's going on. Now, I just got to finish this one thing. Almost looked like I was going to do a magic trick there, didn't it? I am looking for... I have so much crap on my desk. It's not funny. Oh, by the way, the tahini that was sent to me, I tried it on watermelon. I wasn't fussy on it, but I have some limes, and someone said do limes and tahini on watermelon. Please let me know. Okay, this is a pain in my butt. Well, oh, there we go. Why is YouTube getting rid of Cooking with Cannabis channel? I don't know. They just say I have to renew it, or maybe I'm not doing enough activity on it. I don't know. But it's something to do with their, I guess, their community guidelines. Hey, Minnesota farmer's wife. Jean Kupacek, Willow's Garden. Hi. Okay. Oh, my God. Howie? Gracie, did he go out without saying goodnight? Or even giving us a kiss? Oh, I'm wounded to the quick. Try with pickles. What, watermelon with pickles or tahini with pickles? All right, I'm going to put out my... On cucumbers is good. Watermelon, mango. Okay, good to know. Good to know. All right, what cards do we want? We want the animal oracle cards. And the energy oracle cards. And remember, folks, I don't read cards the way the book tells you to read them. I read them intuitively, which means I don't do it the way they tell me to in the book. I just get her done. Yeah, you. Okay. I just watched your reading channel. I really enjoy your reading. Well, thank you, Willows. I think eventually I am going to redo the entire Little House on the Prairie series because I'm getting better at it now. And folks on the reading channel, the last chapter of Anne's House of Dreams is probably going to be out tomorrow. What's going on, Joe? Oh my God, are you okay, baby? What's going on? Mrs. V, there's all kinds of Illinois cannabis review channels, but I don't think they're monetized. No, mine wasn't monetized. I did, even though I was legal, like legal before it became legal in Canada, I was legal. And they demonetized my channel just when it was starting to earn money. It really pissed me off. I love the reading channel and go back to the old ones. Oh, well, that's good. Next month, my daughter is taking me to see the ocean for the first time in my life. So excited. Oh, that's awesome. Day 7, Little House on Plum Creek. Oh, I'm so sorry, folks. I'm really tired, but I'm going to pull a card just for the sake of pulling card because I've kind of been looking forward to it today. I have no idea who this is for. But we'll see. Let's pull it. Whoa, there we go. I got 4 cards here. I don't know if they just stuck together. We got appreciation. We got Metatron upside down. Cornucopia. Oh, you know what? All the archangels are upside down today. So let's start with the first one. Appreciation. Now, I don't know who needs to hear this, but somebody's been working really, really hard on something new. Something that they have been wanting to do for a really, really long time. And they're just now putting it into action after years of planning. And you are going to be shown appreciation for the amount of detail that you put into the project that it is that you're putting forward. This isn't just a project. I don't know who this is for. This isn't just a project. It's a whole shift on, I'm getting a professional change. Archangel Michael is the angel of battle. And this is upside down, and it's saying the root chakra, or the first chakra, which is your root, which is where everything stems from, is the root. And so somebody, I'm getting that somebody is battling, believe it or not, really painful bowel issues. They're battling something in their root, in their bowel. They're having bowel issues. I don't know if it's a twisted bowel or internal hemorrhoids or polyps or cancer or something that somebody is battling. And it's been upside down because it's been a negative thing. But the truth is, you're going to win the battle. Whoever this is for, you're going to win that battle. Cornucopia. I have no idea who this is for, but somebody just, you wish. Oh no, that was the other one, honey. This is the cornucopia. Somebody has or is coming into some kind of windfall, not necessarily money, but plenty. The cornucopia is the horn of plenty, right? So somebody's coming into a bunch of stuff that's been a blessing. They either have or it's already happened or it's about to happen, but somebody is getting blessed, heavily blessed. And another archangel, Metatron, which is upside down. Now, if you notice, this is the middle eye, okay? And this is upside down. Now, Metatron is the voice of God, okay? So somebody is ignoring the voice of God within themselves. Okay, something is completely banging on the inside of someone's heart and skull and spirit, right? Listen to that still, quiet voice. Okay, put everything aside, and whenever this keeps coming up, when you go to bed, lay down, be still, and listen, because somebody's been trying, God or somebody has been trying to get a hold of you. All right. And it's coming from here. So there is either you have a psychic connection with somebody and they're about to call you, or you're not listening to the voice of God when he's trying to tell you what's going on. That's why this is upside down, because somebody's not listening. Congratulations, Candy Shaw. What's going on with Candy? After 17 years, I will be a first sergeant for a soldier. Oh, wow. Good job. Congratulations. Stomach issues. Well, Joe Mama has been battling a lot of stuff going on for a long time. There's been a lot of stuff on Joe's plate, and it's wearing her down. So we're just going to make sure we say a prayer for Joe. Okay? Hey, Wildcraft. You just got home. Hi, how's it going? I'm going to go behind the fan for a minute. I was just telling Gracie I was upset because I thought you left without giving me a kiss goodnight. Yeah, you wouldn't do that, would you? No. Just as well, too. Hey, Stephanie, how are you, darling? It is Stephanie Yoshi, right? Well, awesome. That's wonderful. So, I don't know if you guys heard, but the garden's in. And I do believe that's tomorrow's video, is the last 4 beds going in. I saw Sherry earlier. She isn't here yet, but she may be. This is the time of night when the nurses come around and do all their final checks and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if she popped in a little bit. Oh, I'm glad, Stephanie. I'm glad. But we'll continue to pray anyway. Is Linda here? Linda, how's your mom doing? You know, I hope today was a better day than yesterday. I don't know what was going on yesterday, but you know what? We're going to pull a card for Linda's mom. Let's pull a card for Linda's mom. Enoch before God made him an angel. Really? Good. Let's pull a card for Linda's mom, who's in the hospital with sepsis due to her knee that was replaced 30 years ago. Her system has gone septic and they need to replace that knee again or it's not going to heal and she's going to, but they can't operate until the infection's gone. Does that make sense? Whoops. Wow, stuff flying all over the place here. Dallas has had a lot of health issues, both her and her husband. And her hands are so bad, it's really difficult for her to use the computer anymore. There isn't a doctor that will replace that knee. Well, isn't that what's causing the infection? Oh, there we go. We got 2 cards. Well, actually, we got 3. Okay, so we got Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Now I know everybody looks at that as the Madonna and stuff, but that's just the people who made the cards. That's their imagery. Linda, your mom's going to have to start standing up for herself more. I know it's difficult, but the thing is she's not going to get better unless, you know, I don't get it. But whatever's going on, she has to say to the doctor, you know, look, I can't live here. This is not good. You got to fix the problem, right? She needs to. Hey, Mama Dukes. Your mom's got to stick up for herself. Okay. Now these 2 were upside down. Share your voice and take a break. Now, these were upside down because your mother isn't sharing her voice. She's way too passive and trusting of the system. She needs to say, hey, you know, shit or get off the pot, right? She has to refine her voice. And this one is take a break. And this was upside down. And I think this is directed at you, Linda, because it was upside down. And you are over concerned. All right. I know you need to take a break from what's going on sometimes, but let me tell you this. You got to hand this stuff to God, your faith, whatever it is. Okay. You need to take a break of trying to be in control and let the Almighty do his work. You and your mom. Okay. Throwback. Hey, how's it going? You leaving me, darling?
I'm gone. Hello, Grace.
Come and give me a kiss. You got everything? You got your water? I want one more. I want one more. Thank you. What about Gracie's kisses? Oh, there you go. All right, I will. You need to stop at the bank for me tomorrow and pull out some cash.
That's tomorrow.
Okay.
Sunday, you might want to come for a drive early morning, and we're going to go get a hood for my car.
Free?
$50.
Oh, well, there you go.
Cheap.
Yeah.
Cheap.
$10 cheap. Love you a long time.
It's stock, it's steel, but I'll cut a big hole in it.
Well, you got to make it look pretty good. Come on.
I got paint for the car. So.
You got paint for the car. Okay. Everyone says, hi, Howie. Good night, Howie. He's off to bed. So I'm going to go behind my fan for a minute here. And I'm not feeling really good about these cards, so I'm going to smudge. It's not that I'm not feeling good about them. It's like I'm feeling like I'm not hitting the mark properly. Done those things today. Even told mom to open her own mouth to everyone and stop saying, I don't know. Oh, okay. So I am a little bit on the money. All right. Well, listen, there's only so much you can do, Linda, right? There's only so much you can do. You can be there for your mom. You can advocate for your mom with the doctors. But unless it's coming from her, they're not really going to do all that much. I got to turn my lights down now. There you go. They're on night mode now. I learn a lot from hearing these readings. Well, thank you. Linda, con man talked me out of $1,000, told him to go. He came back wanting more money, and I told him I'm not interested in his service. Asked why. My gut says no to him. He got mad. You got talked out of $1,000? I hope it was a relative. I gotta open my window here. Ooh, don't knock my camera down. My bikini lady died. She broke. I was gonna say, what's this thing on my head? But it's one of these. You know what? I'm just gonna turn you guys off. There we go. My plants are doing beautiful. Can you see that? How nice they're doing? Smoke the sacred wood saying. Let me hear the messages that come from you, God. Let me hear them clear and loud. And may you lift our prayers and our hopes and our dreams on your smoke to the Creator. Okay. This was after my husband died. Oh, they're good, Mary Jo. But you know what? When you think you need more rice, you don't. Unless you like a lot of rice. Gracie's laying down on her blanket back here. I keep her blanket in here. So, I haven't done any rumbles lately. There's just so much negative crap going on out there. And if I see one more TikTok about what is a woman and transgender stuff, and people arguing that a man can be a woman and all this stuff, I'm just going to lose my crap. So I've been off of it for a bit. What's going on with the earth today? Like, what's going on with the fires? No, you're not talking. I'm now getting the rest of my garden ready for next year. Wow. I've got, I know. I've just, it's like, blah, 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 blah. And although there's a lot of things I agree with, it's just, it seems to be the same conversation over and, oh no, stage 4 prostate cancer. Well, as long as it hasn't spread, prostate's kind of like the uterus and don't get me started on trans stuff, okay? The prostate is kind of like the uterus in the sense where when it gets sick, it can be removed, right? I had a cousin who got uterine cancer at a very, quite an older age. And I said to her, I said, you're really lucky because if it hasn't spread, all they have to do is give you a hysterectomy and they've it because it's encapsulated, right? You can live stream with 100 subs. No, I can't live stream from my phone without 1,000 subscribers. And my phone is the only way I live stream. Hey, Urban. I'm 60 and hate all the negativity. Yes, we got a bit of rain. And it's you know, it's getting better. Like everybody's saying the smoke and everything is choking in Toronto and Cobourg and Kingston and even Ottawa. And we're up here, but I'm on top of a hill. Way up on top of a hill. Like I'm probably 40 feet above the highway, 40, 50 feet above the highway. And it's almost like because of the amount of trees, they're just going and pushing out oxygen. There are fires coming all the way down to South Carolina. That's smoke. Today here in Pennsylvania was cold, only 62. Yeah, it's been chilly here for days. Hazy, not very humid. It's all cleared up there. Oh, good, Angie. That's near Kingston. Seen on the news, New York is like, it's got smog again. Smoke is that thick. Well, they're going to blame all these forest fires on climate change. You do know that, right? Climate crisis. It's a big joke. Honest to God, it's a big joke. There is no climate crisis. This is just the agenda that they're putting forward to make you get into line, right? Sunshine go away today. I don't feel much like dancing. Some man's called me, he's trying to run my life. He don't know what he's asking. He tells me I better get in line. I can't hear what he's saying. When I grow up, I'm gonna make it mine. These aren't dues I've been paying. How much does it cost? I'll buy it. The time is all we've lost. I'll buy it. He can't even run his own life. I'll be damned if he'll run mine. I know, that's my song. That's my song. I actually kept trying to record it with my Bluetooth speaker and my phone just to see, because I got the music background for it. But it's all a big Punch and Judy show. It's all look. And while we're looking at this, everything out here is going shoot, 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 shoot. It's awful. Hey, International Cat, how's it going? That sent me a video. Matt sent me a video of a plane dropping fire in Canada. Those were set on purpose. Okay. Now, there's two schools of thought on that. I saw that video. Now, that could be them starting a backfire, because if you noticed when they did it, they weren't dropping stuff on the fire. They were dropping stuff along in a line behind the fire. That is called a backfire, so that it burns towards the fire, and then when it runs out of fuel, there's nothing left. That's right. That's it. Hey, Mary Jo, that is what that is. They're just doing backfires. Okay. But it doesn't change the fact that I think that government never lets a good crisis go to waste. And I don't think with all of the things, all of these, robots that can do surgery and all of this stuff, tell me they can't put out fires. Tell me they can't put out fires. All their money. This is just my gut talking. But they're letting those fires go. It's gone nuts. And you know why they're letting it go? Because someone whispered in Trudeau's ear that we don't need a carbon tax. The trees, we have so many trees in Canada that they take in carbon dioxide and give off oxygen. Oh, it just burned the fucking trees down, right? Sorry. Thank you. I got these at the dollar store, at Dollarama, and I'm figuring out how to make them, because I'm going to have to take one of these apart. But I do believe it's 2 pieces of fabric. We're not sure. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to take it apart and figure out how it's made. I think I'll probably take this one apart because I don't wear it as much, right? And I will take it apart and figure out how it's made. I've got some plans for Life with the Wolfies on on making some headbands because, I mean, come on, $1.50. You can get a pack of 3 of the skinny ones and make your own, right? Remember, they started with the fires in Australia, now Canada. Next will be the US. Oh, and they'll blame that on Canada too. This is all a part. They're going to try and blame it on the climate crisis. Let me tell you the truth about the climate crisis. There isn't one. Yes, we have pollution crisis, not necessarily here in Canada, but in third world countries, there, you know, that we sell our garbage to. You know, they have plastic, the ocean's full of plastic. That's because they sell all our recyclables that don't get recycled, get sold to third world countries so that they can recycle them and make money off them. Right? You know, all those children climbing through garbage heaps and yeah, no shit. Hey, freaky geek. 1 mile, you mean 15-minute city. You call it 1 mile neighborhood. Well, the thing, what's getting me is they're evacuating places. They've been evacuating places and moving people like into the city and stuff. Oh, it's all about putting us in 15-minute cities. But the truth is, they're preparing us for a climate lockdown, watch and saying, yeah, no doubt. No doubt. But are we going to waste energy, mental, emotional, and spiritual energy trying to figure out, okay, let me put it to you this way. Don't compare yourself to an idiot. It's not a fair comparison. So don't try and think. Try not to. When someone's nuts, don't try and understand them. You'll drive yourself nuts trying to figure them out. Do you understand? So don't try and figure out what's going on in the world. Trust your guts that shit ain't kosher, right? Trust your guts that things aren't kosher and that you just want to keep your eyes on the ball, right? For instance, if Trudeau, and Angie doesn't believe me, but if Trudeau gets in for another term, I'm leaving this country before it comes a communist country. We'll get Phil a motorhome and we'll go to the United States and claim refugee status. I'm not kidding. Hey, Corey. Australia and Canada are pilot projects before they take on the US. They just indicted Trump again. Oh, for the love of God. What are they going to indict him for? For being honest? What are they going to indict him for? Because the guy's a loudmouth schmuck. Right? He says, this is the way it worked, okay? He got in, Trump was a patsy in a lot of ways. Because he got in because the people wanted him in. But the other political parties and the other candidates and stuff weren't saying that when Trump says, we're going to do this and we're going to do that and we're going to do this and we're going to do that, nobody bothered to tell him, hey, it doesn't work that way just because you're president. You know what I mean? Now, somebody should tell Trudeau that he can't do all the shit he's been doing. Oh, come on. The documents he had, let's talk about Hillary Clinton and her taking secret files on her home computer at home. Come on. You want to leave the US and go to Canada. Our leader is a zombie. Well, I mean, I've been, you know, talking, like I said, I've been talking to family and friends that live in the US and there are some people out there that just think Joe Biden is an amazing, brilliant leader. So I really should have kept my mouth shut when I turned around and said, well, Trudeau's a moron. And they said, well, you think about Trudeau differently than I do. I said, yeah, I live here. Right? Let's talk about Biden. I don't want to talk about Biden. They're all, yeah, exactly. What's the point? What's the point in talking about idiocracy? What's the point in talking about all the things that are wrong in the world? because all we're doing is feeding that stuff negative energy. Negative feeds negative, positive feeds positive. Do you understand? They liked him when he was just a businessman, but when he won the other, yeah, exactly. It is, Kel. Hi, Kel. How are you, darling? It is a precious, hi, Sharon, a precious waste of time and energy. Hi, Lynn. A precious waste of energy, right? We got better things to focus on. Our gardens, our canning, our chickens, our budget, our homes, paying the bills. These are all things that worrying about everything else out there isn't going to change. Isn't going to change. Who's a crook that no one will bring down? Trudeau? He's going to have to. He's going to have to. You know? He's an absolute blathering moron. Boudin. Well, Trump has been charged with documents. Whoop-de-ding. Oh my God, the guy's a businessman. Billions and billions of documents. And why shouldn't he have documents if he was when he was the president, right? We have started a fire and the world is burning. Yes, we have to refocus on a beautiful life. Made myself dinner, a peanut butter sandwich. PB&J, peanut butter and jam. Yeah, that's good stuff. All politicians are liars. You know what? I don't even know anymore how it all started. There is so many people in the government, in the federal government, hundreds of them, that are going to go with lifelong pensions for doing nothing. They just push paper around and bully people and do things the way they want them, and then, you know, and proceed to break all the promises they made going in. I don't have any truck with politicians whatsoever, just PB. I didn't fix dinner. I was too tired. Do you know what we had for dinner? I had leftover purple, you know, the purple pasta with the red onions and the cabbage. I had like, I don't know, 3 or 4 cups of that left over. So I took some chicken breast and I sliced them up and I started frying them in a bit of butter and garlic olive oil. And then I threw in some onions and some peppers. And when they were all cooked, I tossed in all that purple pasta stuff, and it was delicious. That's what we had for supper. Your prayers are helping my grandson. I'm here at the hospital with him right now. He might get to go home tomorrow. Oh, that's awesome, BlackRock. That's awesome. My chickens are 2.5 months old. They should start laying in August or September. Mine too. As a matter of fact, we're probably on Sunday. Sunday is big cleanup day here. And what Howie doesn't know is he's got 3 chickens to kill and pluck. And then put in ice water so that I can gut them and get them in the freezer. Actually, 3 meat birds, and I think I'm going to get one of the smaller black laying hens for frying. For frying, I'll make some fried chicken. I have a freezer meal of lasagna. I had a freezer meal of lasagna. My dad used to say that because I would say fixing to fix supper. Wait a minute, I missed something there. Hey, Heather, how are you, darling? Mine are freeloading chickens right now, not laying much. Well, you know, you gotta... Eggs are $1.99 dozen today in the grocery store. Come to Nebraska. We would love to have you. I get that a lot. I get you know, come to Texas. Howie's like, if we ever leave, we'll be going to Texas. I think we'll go to Mexico. Costa Rica. You know, there's a place in Mexico called Little Canada. Well, they call it Little Canada. And it never gets above 75 degrees and never goes below 72 or 70 degrees, you know, 365 days of the year kind of thing. But yeah, so I have 3 meat birds that have to be dispatched, and one of the layers has to be dispatched. because I'm only... Oh, here comes the rain. Here comes the rain again. I can't stand the rain against my window, bringing back sweet memories. I can't stand the rain. Well, see, Kentucky always sounds like my kind of place. Too hot in Texas. I think, I think Tennessee, Kentucky, that kind of area. Haven't heard what in years? The Eurythmics. Oh, yeah. Yeah, rain's needed for sure. And Howie has to put up... We have a downspout there, and I always have the downspout going into the pool, and we need it. I have family in Tennessee, not that they'd claim me. We want to move to northern Tennessee. Well, if Howie had his way and we moved to the States, it would be to Tennessee, because that's where, Tennessee. I don't want to go to Florida because it's sinking. But you know where I really would want to be? It's Louisiana. Papagita, where you at? Aye. Papagita, where you at, baby? Aye. That's me. But the thing is I'm one of those people who wants to swim everywhere I go. Right? So I claims you. You claims me. I figured it out. The 8th of June. Whose birthday, Ange? Which one? Do you know how many kids I got, Angie? Oh, I love Pennsylvania. Alabama. Whoa, Black Betty, Ram-a-lam. Whoa, Black Betty, Ram-a-lam. She comes from Birmingham, way down in Alabama. It's Addie's birthday today. That's my great niece. She's like 15 now. Amazing. I lived in New Orleans for a couple of years in my 20s. Loved it. Well, I'd want somewhere that has 4 seasons. Wow! Yes! I don't have to water the garden. My niece, you know where my niece lives, folks? New South Wales, Australia. And she's 15 today. If you ever see this, Addison, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. It is a downpour. Happy birthday, sweet Addison. Happy birthday to you, my great sweet niece. Mwah. Just what I ordered. Can you hear it? Yeah. I want a tin roof so bad. Howie's going to go up this fall and he's going to check our shingles because we can't get a new roof this year. So, yep. And I hope it's going all over Quebec. Wow, that's cold coming down. Yes, I am lucky to be getting rain. I did go out and water the garden, like just the celery and stuff. But on Sunday, Howie's got a whippersnip and we've got to clean up the yard and he's got to kill some chickens for me. And then I got to clean them and freeze them. And then I have to build my coop that I'm going to be putting in my porch. I'm going to keep 3 laying hens, 2 Barred Rock, and 1 of the Black Sussex. On your boat roof. Yeah. Non-stop for 7 days. Wow. Salmon patties on our... Oh. Okay. Anyway, folks. I'm getting really tired here. I don't know if it's the sound of the rain. Rain, 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 shower. Oh, yeah, it's just pissing down. I wish the downspout was in the pool. Darn it. I'll look for one tomorrow and I'll put it down there. seeing that crop. You need ideas. What crop? My garden or my crop of celery? I got 3 beds of celery. I'm a ton of the squash. Like last year I did 1 bed and 2 totes. And Joe Mama said that, hey Pam. Joe Mama said that, oh, you're gonna have zucchini coming out the yin yang. Well, I didn't, did I? Well, I still have a little bag left in the freezer, and I should have put that in the stir fry tonight. But I want more. I discovered I'm a zucchini junkie. Looking forward to seeing that coop. I need ideas. Well, this one's going in my porch, and my sister-in-law said, won't that smell? You know why? I'm putting grit on the floor, and I'm going to treat it. Never ever use cat litter because they will eat it and it will turn into cement in their crop. But I am going to use crushed limestone grit on the floor of their coop because it's only going to be not much bigger than my desk, about the same size as my desk. And they will have 6.37 square feet to walk around in on the bottom. And they will have a roost and a ramp, and they'll have a nesting box. Yeah, I did put the cards away. Why? Oh, it's not a show, Tina. Everyone thinks it's a show. It's not a show. It's just us hanging out, babe. Yes. Yes, Kel, I will pull a card for you. I've put them away, but I will pull them. I will pull from one of the decks that I had out. And this is for Kel's. Whoa! Wow, Kel. Things flying all over the place here. And it's the cornucopia again. So I'm starting to wonder if... Kel, you're being blessed. You're being blessed. I think you've already been blessed. And it's not that you don't see it. It's that I don't think you realized how blessed you are in abundance. Believe it or not. I think that's what that means. I hope. I don't know. Sorry, wrong wording. No, don't worry about it, sweetheart. It's just I feel weird when someone says, oh, I love your show. Well, what a show is something that is pre-planned. Well, I do pre-plan this, but I mean, just coming here is the plan. It's pre-planned. It's set with scripts and a certain production value. And I don't do any of that crap. Closest I come to that is my videos. And even that's, hanging out. Hey, Catherine Shara, how you doing in Australia? I got family in we were just saying I got family in New South Wales. Oh, the fire. Honey, it's pissing down. I'm safe from the fires. It's pissing down rain here right now. Right? As a matter of fact, my daughter-in-law had to tell me there were fires because I don't watch the news. I've been watching a little bit of politics on, but I can't believe how mainstream media is still throwing jabs at the Conservative Party when the Liberal Party is only in power because Jagmeet Singh of the NDP doesn't even know what power he wields. You know what I mean? 14 Celsius. Oh, wintertime. That's right. Well, you're not even into full winter yet. Full summer yet. No, winter. You're not even into full winter yet. As a matter of fact, my nieces and nephews, when they went to school in New South Wales, instead of getting the summer off like we do, June, the end of June to the beginning of September, they take theirs off. You guys like December, January, February or something? No, of course you don't. No, absolutely not. And you're on the other side of the world, so your winter is just ramping up right now, isn't it? So, well, listen, folks. I got things I got to do, and one of them is going to bed. So, I'm going to say goodnight to everybody who does not want to stay for the spiritual nourishment of a group prayer. Know that you're not being judged for if you want to leave, that's fine. It's not everybody's cup of tea, speaking of which. But for all those who care to, please help me close with some spiritual nourishment. This is where we drop the walls that religion puts between us, and we reach out our hearts and our hands across the world, and we meet where all of our faith connects, and that's with the loving light of God's love. That's the light of God's love. That's what it all boils down to for me. Thank you, darling. Take care. God bless for those folks leaving. Mwah! Now, let's do some deep breathing. Let's breathe in the purest of pure air and breathe out any gunk, emotion, anything like that may have been, sticking in you today. We're going to breathe in love and breathe out fear. And we're going to breathe in peace and breathe out the chaos, okay? Take care, Gingerly. All right. Nice deep breaths. Push it out. And one last bit, all the way down to the bottom of your lungs. Hold it a little bit so it can find all the nooks and crannies. And then a gentle breath out, slow and steady, to get rid of the last of the negativity. Hey, God, creator and source of all, I bow my head before you, God, and I ask that whatever evil or darkness that's going on in the world, use our light, God. Whatever horrible things that are going on in the world, whether they're contrived by man or not, God, we give those to you. All of the darkness and the pain and the suffering and the anxiety and the illness, God, we give that to you. Please, God, just help us focus on keeping one foot in front of the other and moving forward through the light of your love. Please, God, help us shine so brightly with your love that the darkness doesn't have a chance to touch us, and that we can go forward spreading the light of your love and doing the things that you designed us to do, to garden and to work and to worship and to love and to pray and to hand over all of the problems we cannot handle to your massive shoulders. Thank you, God, for bringing us together. We're lifting all of the people up to you, God, the people in the world that are too tired to fight, tired to fight for the light, too tired to even just look up, God. So we want to bring your light down to them so that it touches them and that your love touches them and that they feel even for a moment that they are loved and prayed for and looked after and watched over. Thank you, God. Fill us full of the light of your love so that we may go forward through the darkness, parting the ways for those that may come after. Yeah, right. Amen. Shalom. Namaste. Peace be with you. Merry meet, merry part. Miigwech. Blessed be. Peace be with you. Walk in the ever-shining light of God's love. It doesn't matter the language you use as long as the language is voiced in love, right? Someone talks to us, especially the more important it is, the more loving the message should be. Why? So that we'll receive it properly. Take care. God bless. And I'll see you guys Sunday afternoon when chickens are probably hopefully soaking in ice water before I clean them out. Take care. Mwah. God bless. And we'll see you Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I love you guys. Take care. God bless.